Hello my loves, welcome to the next installment in my collection video series for the end of the year. Today we are tackling coloured face products, bronzers, blush, highlights, palettes, big mess. So I'm going to start down here. I'm going to pull everything out in this one, and at the end I'm going to reorganize it a little bit better. Starting with Benefit Hoola. So had this for a long time, probably should pan it eventually. Here I've got the NARS Laguna Sun-Kissed Bronzing Cream. I love this stuff, it's so good. I want to use it more. Actually, you know what, I'm going to get rid of the Hoola bronzer because I feel like I've got enough powder bronzer. When we get into the palettes and stuff, you'll see, like, I've got so much. I'm never going to get around to finishing it all. Like, I would prefer to be panning this because I love it and I don't want it to, like, dry up, rather than have this in my stash and feel like, oh, because this is older, I should be panning this. So let's get rid of it. Let's keep the NARS. This is a Nabla Skin Bronzer in Ambra. This is really nice. I'm pretty sure this is the only shade that I kept from the collection because it's like, it's my shade. This here is the Tom Ford Bronzing Powder in O2 Terra. This is so beautiful. Like, it's worth it. It's just worth it. I know that will annoy some people, me saying that, but I think it's worth it. Here I have some mini bronzers. So I've got two of the Hoola minis. Like, I just hold on to them for travel. I've got a Laguna mini from NARS here. I have a Ciate, what is this? Palm Island Bamboo Bronzer. If I can get it open, which I can't, there it is. And this is actually an ambient lighting setting powder from Hourglass. It's in dim light, which is a shade that I would use for like a really light bronzer. So they're great for travel. I'm happy to hold on to them. They don't take up much space. Down here, I have the Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm in light. This surprised me. I didn't think I'd like it, but I really, really do. And then I have two of the Hindash, what were these called? Color Fluid Ultra Mattes. I've got Carve and Thorn. These are so good. Like, mixing these shades in with your foundation creates such a beautiful bronzer or contour. I love, 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 love it. And this here is a mini of the NARS Laguna Liquid Bronzer. Again, I'm just holding on to it for travel. Maybe one day before I die, I'll get to go on like a summer holiday somewhere and I'll take it with me. Okay, let's get into blush. I have the MAC Patrick Star Take Me Home Powder Blush Duo. This one's very nice. I've got Faded Clementine from M Cosmetics. That's it. Oh no, I just put my finger in it. Beautiful, beautiful, glowy blush. Here I've got Laura Mercier. This is the Peach Shimmer Blush Color Infusion. Another really, really nice blush. I feel like it's a little... we're a little bright. Filming in the afternoon in this room is very, very difficult with the lighting. Anyway, we'll just soldier on. L'Oreal Life's Peach. This is another beautiful blush that I love. And Hummingbird Hype from Wet n Wild. Another one. Like, I love me a peach blush. I just think they are the prettiest. This one is That's Peachy from MAC. It's a Glow Play blush. It's still good. The formula is still nice and, you know, soft and bouncy as it should be. That's probably one where I feel like I should try to, like, work on panning it, but I mean, I don't think I'll ever pan a blush in my life again because they're too big. It's just a giant problem. This one from Colourpop is Tearing Up My Heart. It's a pressed powder blush. Can you see a consistency with the types of blushes that I like? Peach and orange. This one is Telling Glow Extra Dimension Blush from MAC. This is very, Very orange, very bright and intense. This one is from Suku. It is the Pure Color Blush in Tankuka. This is so beautiful. I love it. The formula is outstanding. From Nabla, I've got a couple. Let's pull them all out. Oh, that's a highlighter. Let's leave that one. I have Truth, Lola, and Independence. I'll open them up because I feel like, even though the packaging is clear, it's like tinted pink, so I feel like it sort of skews the colors of the blushes, but they are really nice. The formula is fantastic, and they've got that sort of dual like blush slash glowy finish, which I really love. This is the Balm Hot Mama blush. There it is, gorgeous. And then in here we should have all of my liquids and creams, except this one. This is the cheek shade in Bliss from Chantecaille. That is a really soft pinky color, and one of the few pink blushes that I still own other than what's in palettes. I have the Eau Blues Rosy Drops from Drunk Elephant. I should either pan that next year or, I don't know, get rid of it if I decide I don't like it. This one from Laura Mercier is one of the tinted moisturizer blushes. This is in the shade Mediterranean. Man, I really want to love these, but I feel like they're a lot drier than I kind of expect them to be. Like when you say tinted moisturizer, I think of something that has a tendency to stay a bit dewy, but as you can see, this pretty much dries down completely matte. So I'm not sure that it's a mega fave. I do really like the color and the sheerness of it though. So again, I think that's one I need to play with a bit more next year and just decide what I want to do with it. From Can Make, I have the CL05 Cream Blush. This still, the formula of these is so good. This again is a pink blush. I don't have many because it's not my like preferred color of blush. I just think it doesn't look that good on me. But I do enjoy this one. I think I've got another one. Yeah, here it is. This one is shade 15. This is, again, it's pink, but it's a bit more of like a rosy pink. And it's got some sort of purplish hints to it. The formula of these is fantastic. If you ever see these and you're like, oh, should I get one? Yes, you should, because the formula is great. This one here is from NARS. It's called Impassioned. It's a pink, but it's kind of, it's muted. That's going to be such a crappy swatch. I really can't get my finger in here to swatch this properly. You can tell it's super light, like you can barely see it, and I like that in a blush, and being a mini, I like it even more. Like, give me all the mini blushes. This is a red cream blush from Korea Beauty. There you go. Oh, I'm surprised I could remember that. I'm not sure that I love this formula, but I don't have another red blush that I can think of, so I'm keeping it. Okay, next up I have the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Enlivening Blush in Pink Soap. I do really like these, but I've got to say, I don't like the packaging. Like, really? You know what that was? That wasn't even like air coming out the tip. That was this part like trying to come out of the tube. The funny thing about this formula is when you manage to get some out, like look at it leaking here now. This is ridiculous. When you manage to get some of this out, it's not firm. Like it just blends straight away. Like look at that, disappears. But for some reason, getting it out of this tube tip is freaking impossible. I think I need to pan that next year. I don't like the packaging of this, and I can't, like, you'll never ever convince me that this was tested well, because it doesn't come out of the bloody tube. It's a nightmare. Anyway, there we go. I can tell it's not airtight now because that has happened. That part's popped out. Anyway, whatever. That's going to have to be panned next year because I can't deal. And finally, for blushes, I've got Colour Fluids from Hindash in the shades Heartist and Rising. Again, both so beautiful. Use them as liquid blushes. Mix them in with your foundation to make them like really soft, subtle. Liquid blushes, blend them on your eyes, just beautiful. Such a good formula. Oh, I just realized I have more liquid blushes and stuff. Anyway, let's do these highlights. So I've got Becca. This is Berlin Girl Glow. I will never get rid of this. I will take it to my grave. It is the best highlighter that Becca ever released. It is absolutely stunning. You can barely see it there. It's a nude with like a soft, slightly blue toned, like not shift, but glow to it. And it was released in collaboration with Hattie Schmidt. She was an absolute legend. We couldn't get these in Australia, and she sent Kat and I both one each, and it is like a treasure to me. It's one of my most loved makeup items. This is the Ciate Jessica Rabbit Roger Darling highlight. It's pretty. It's like, I love the packaging and like, you know, all that jazz. It's nice enough. The formula could probably be better, but it is what it is. Stilla, this is Heaven's Hue Incandescence. This is so beautiful. This should actually be in my like blush section. There's a hair in it. That's gross. I wear it as a glowy blush. It's a dog hair. Thanks, Freya. Love you so much. I do love her, but these are the perils of having a dog. Anyway, keep that. Okay. Did I keep another one of those highlighters from Stilla, or did I get rid of it? See, this is, oh, there it is. This one is Kitten. This is stunning as well. I love this. This is why I want to get like containers to put these in, because I like to get containers that basically I can have like one at the back, one at the front. I can take the front one out and then pull the back one forward so I can access what's back here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take the screws out of this so that the drawers pull all the way out. You can ruin the integrity of the drawers by doing that, but also I hate this like bottomless pit of hidden stuff. It's so bad. Like, I didn't want to buy IKEA drawers as my makeup drawers, but I didn't know what else to get. I couldn't find anything that was shallow enough, and oh my god. Anyway, continuing on. MAC, this is a Dazzle highlighter in Dazzle Red. I think I have another one of these somewhere. This is beautiful. Look at that. It's like, I can't really wear it, but I love it. This is it. This is Dazzle Pink. And this one is much more wearable for me, but I'm not gonna lie to you, these are like glittery highlighters, not for the faint of heart. I have the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline. This is in 250, beautiful shade. I'm not going to swatch all these. Lorac Gilded Lily, love that. Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in Hypothermia. Yeah, I know guys, I know what you're all thinking. But I paid for it because I love it. It's quite unique to everything that I own in terms of highlighters, and I'm keeping it. If you hate me for that, that's fair enough. Sometimes I hate myself for it as well, but it is what it is. This one is the Smashbox of Ladder Petal Metal Highlighter. Iconic, beautiful, beautiful highlighter. Laura Mercier, this is the Matte Radiance Powder Highlighter in Highlight 01. This is so beautiful. Another iconic highlighter. These are from the Harry Potter collection from Colourpop. Now, I just chucked these in the drawer because I had this collection at home in Melbourne, and I'd never used it. So I'm gonna swatch them now and see what they're like. Ooh, these are Super Shock highlighters. Seriously, Buckbeak, you're beautiful. That's stunning. We won't keep the boxes. We'll just keep the compact. This one is Hedwig. Oh, okay. It's like purple with blue and white, or white with blue and purple. Am I gonna wear this? I'm not. I'm never gonna wear that. Never gonna wear it. Let's pass that on to someone else. And this one is Dobby. I better love this one because I want to keep this. I would have been happy to keep all of them because they're all bloody cute. All right, what color's Dobby? Oh, he's like a nudie color. What's up? Oh, it's a gold. Let's keep Dobby. I actually like that. It's quite nice. All right, moving right along. MAC. I've got a few. I've got problems. I've got a few of them as well. Okay, Snow Flushed, Extra Dimension Skin Finish. This is a giant Stylishly Merry. She stays. This is Here Comes Joy. This is stunning. I don't use this enough, and I should. This came out with their Extra Dimension eyeshadows. Was that what they were called? Yeah, when they did the Stylishly Merry originally, this was a collection it was in. I also have Lightscapade, which is beautiful, soft and gentle, and this one is Double Gleam. What else? This is from the MAC Patrick Star Holiday Collection. Baby, it's gold outside. That is the biggest highlighter that I own, I think. Actually, it might not be. The Marc Jacobs one might be big. Oh, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be based on... This is 20 grams. 20 grams. This one is 10 grams. For God's sake. This is Guilty from Marc Jacobs. I always felt guilty for buying this because it was so big and I'm like, I'll never finish it. But Marc Jacobs is no longer, and they may not be what they once were when they come back. So I don't have any regrets. No regrets. Okay, let's do the skin glazing from Nabla. I've got two shades here. I've got Ozone and Privilege. They're both very nice. This is the Puma Maybelline highlighter. What shade? 08 Knockout. That's gorgeous as well. From Becca, I have Champagne Pop. Is that right? Yeah. Again, I know. I don't know why. I do know why I have this still. It's freaking beautiful. Yeah, it is. It's just beautiful. What can I say? Like, Becca don't make any cosmetics anymore, do they? When I was doing my face spray video, I was thinking about Smashbox and how they're gone. But I feel like, did Smashbox and Becca do like a thing where they were going to keep like a core collection of product? I don't remember. I feel like I'm remembering something that happened 20 years ago, but I never actually paid any attention to. If you guys know the story, fill me in, please. So these are from Kaleidos. My God, they are heavy. Now Kaleidos sent me this collection after it had launched. Kaleidos is like, they're really good. They usually send me all of their collections, but I think like this one they missed me, and that's completely fine. But they actually sent it to me later on with another collection, and it came to me, I think it was late last year, and I've not even opened these. I had kind of thought, look, I'll sit down one day and I'll do like, you know, something on Instagram with them and all that jazz. Nah, never got around to it. That's what happens when you move state and move house 3 times, and life's crazy. So these are the Kaleidos Symphony Face Illuminators. I've got light, medium, and tan. These are so heavy. Are these in metal packaging? They are. Wow. Look at these. Oh, okay. They're matte highlights. Far out. They are smooth. They do have a little bit of radiance to them. I'm wondering if I could use that one as a brightening powder. I fully expected to be like, I'll keep one and get rid of the rest, but I want to see the colors. That one's a little bit more peachy. Okay, let's look at tan. Guys, I'm getting rid of the boxes because I'm going to hold on to these and have a play with them. Oh, I love the packaging. The packaging is like You could hurt someone with the packaging of these. Okay, that one's a bit more orange. I'm not going to keep that. I'm going to send that in a box to Madeline because she might like to pop it in her kit, or she will definitely know someone who will take it and give it a good home. So tan, I'm not going to hold on to. We'll pop that one aside and we'll send it off to Madeline. Madeline, expect a package soon. But these two I'm going to hold on to. I might even simply use them as like setting powders rather than actual highlights. But yeah, in fact, I might put them up here in my powder drawer. Okay, let's continue. This is the NARS bronzing powder, Laguna bronzing powder. It's unopened. I only had it in here because it's where it fit and it didn't fit with the other bronzers. These are all of the Kaleidos highlighters. So these are actually brand new. I had the whole range and I think Kaleidos released 2 more. I believe it was these ones, the Space Age ones. And then they sent me the whole collection again. So I gave my other ones to Madeline and I've just kept these because if they release more in the future, I like to have the collection to compare them. And also I'm more inclined to hold on to like full ranges that brands send me if they're still sending me PR. But if they don't send me PR anymore, I don't feel like I have like any, you know, serious reason to hold on to the products unless I love them. That's my thinking anyway. Okay, let's get into like palettes and other bits. This Marc Jacobs Tantastic, love it, absolutely love it. Mine is doing that thing where it starts to like get a little domey action happening. I don't think it always did that. I feel like it didn't. Anyway, don't care, keeping it. NARS palettes, yes, this one is the Veil. I love this, it's so beautiful, it's such a good palette. This one's from Charlotte Tilbury. It is a Film Star Bronze and Glow. I do like this. I like the bronzer more than I like the highlight, but it might actually be because there's bronzer all over the highlight. It is a really beautiful shade. It's just, you know, I got so many of them. Could you even see that? I don't know. Let's continue. Natasha Denona. This is a Bloom Blush and Glow palette. Love that. In here I have the Exposed palette from NARS. Another one that I love and I can't open. Beautiful shade selection. And there's no orgasm in sight, which is wonderful. Okay, I've got more of these Kaleidos ones. I'm just going to hold off on opening them for now. Coloured Rain Power collection. So this one is Prove My Loyalty. That red shade is divine. And then I have Call the Shots with the like peachy pink shades. They're beautiful too. Another one from NARS. This is Hustle. Absolutely stunning. And again, there's no orgasm in sight. I love that. I wish they would go back to doing that. Although, is orgasm in their current holiday palette? Face palette? I don't know if it is. This is from MAC. This is a Robert Lee Morris highlighter. This was sent by a subscriber because it didn't release in Australia, and I treasure this. This is one of those makeup products that, like, I'll be buried with it because I know nobody's going to appreciate it quite as much as I do. Keeping it forever. In here, I have more things. This is Kevyn Aucoin. It is the Neo highlighter in Sahara. It's the nude one. I like it very much. It's beautiful. I should use it. I have a palette here from Lethal Cosmetics. This is a blush and highlight palette. Was it? Blush palette. So there's 4 of their individual blushes in there. They're really beautiful shades. So holding on to them, and they're quite unique as well. You could see that there was like an orange and a red in there. I have some old school Anastasia palettes, which I am keeping. I've got Aurora. Oh man, I loved these palettes so much. I've got Nicole Guerrero. Oh, I loved this too. It's so pretty. And I have the Dream Glow Kit. This one's gorgeous as well. Look at it. Oh, man. These were the days. These were like my favorite makeup days. I couldn't even tell you what Anastasia Beverly Hills has released lately because I haven't been keeping track. So there's that. Okay, in here I've got bits. I've got the M Cosmetics Venetian Rose Blush. I have the Hindash Color Fluid in Boy Tears, Charlotte Tilbury Glow Wand, Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight. I have the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Elevated Glow in the shade Crystal Nebula, Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. I love this. Why don't I use it more? 2 of the Smashbox crystallized or shimmer drops. So there's crystallized from the Hood Witch collection, and then there's Petal Metal from the Vlada collection. These were so they did not get the time in the sun that they deserved. They're such good products. The formula, I know it looks a bit like, oh god, that would lift my makeup and all sorts of stuff. They don't. They're just amazing. I'll never get rid of them. They're so freaking good. From Becca, I have the Light Chaser Highlighter for the face and body in Opal Flashes Jade. This is really beautiful as well. This is one of those nudes with the sort of bluey green, tealy shift to it. It's kind of a little bit reminiscent of the Berlin Girl Glow, except Berlin Girl Glow is much more wearable, whereas Opal Flashes Jade is literally there's green, it reflects green, and it is just beautiful. I love it. Do I miss Becca? Sometimes I do, actually, not gonna lie. Fort de France, oh, this is just a beautiful, beautiful color. So this actually, I think it came in a holiday pack, right? No, I was a bit Fort de France was never on my radar. And it actually broke. And I had it in my project pan. I was like, I'm just going to pan this. Let's finish it. It's a tiny little highlighter. I repressed it. I used heaps of it. And I fell in love with it. It is so beautiful. If you're looking for a highlighter that has a gold reflect, but also is quite skin toned, so it's not just like a gold strip on your face, go check out Fort de France, okay, from NARS. This stuff is a hidden gem. Then I have the Enlightened Powder Mini from Mecca Cosmetica. If I can get it open, there she is. Cute. From KVD Beauty, back when it was Kat Von D Beauty, I have Thunderstruck. This was quite unique for its time as well. This is like a translucent highlight. So the base is fairly translucent and not really obvious, but it's actually got an orange reflect. It's super, super unique. I have some fucking cool highlighters, man. I need this drawer really super organized so I can see what I have and I can actually use my stuff. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is such a beautiful product. This is absolutely divine on the body. I'm not even kidding. This is just so freaking pretty. And I have considered getting rid of it so many times, and then I swatch it and I'm like, why would you ever get rid of that beautiful thing? It offers a summery healthy glow without being overly sticky or wet on the body, but it does have that wet look to it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Where did Becca go wrong? A lot of the products that I've tried from Becca are really nice, but I think the thing is, Becca were always so well known for their highlighters, right? And I feel like we all got a little bit highlighter fatigue there for a while. And I think they weren't creating enough interesting stuff. And a lot of the other things that they're releasing maybe weren't interesting enough, or there was a lot of crap formulas too. But yeah, highlighters, they knew what they were doing. ColourPop. All right, I've got Whipped, Smoke and Whistles, and Flexitarian. All nudes. Love them. From Hourglass, I have the ambient lighting edit in Surreal Light. It's nice, but I don't really like, I don't like these shades, but I want to finish up these shades because I paid money for it. Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. Beautiful. Love that. Lethal Cosmetics. I have a single pressed highlighter here. It's in like a magnetic pan. What shade is this? Atomic. All right, let's have a look. Do I, like, realistically, do I want to hold on to this? Oh, I mean, she looks like she's pretty. Oh, it is pretty. All right, fine. I'm going to have to find a palette for it, but that's okay. I can manage. That can be a job for when we come back and reorganize these drawers. It's not a job for today. I've got a pile of crap next to me. Hourglass. This is the Illume Sheer Color Trio in Sunset. This is going in my project pan next year, straight off the bat. I've had it for quite a few years. It's cream product. It needs to be finished. From Kaleidos, I have the Lo-Fi Duo Blusher. This is one of the only ones that I kept. I actually did get rid of most of these because I didn't think that they would bring these back. So peach blush, peach highlight, very nice. And last, but certainly not least, we will get to these, don't worry. Offer a Glow Up. This is the All Glowed Up palette. There you go. Is Ofra still a thing? I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at these. These are weighty, man. So these are the Kaleidos Symphony Color Trios. Again, tan, medium, and light. So let's have a look. I'll look at tan first because I'm going to assume that, again, this one will go in a box for Madeline. Yes. Yeah, definitely not a color story that, or it's not for my skin coloring, and that's fine. Medium would, I don't know. I don't know if medium or light would be the one for me. It just depends how light or dark they've opted to go with them. That could work for me, but let's check this one. I definitely want to try these out. I don't want to keep both though. I'm just keeping one. Okay, this looks like it's got more red in it. This looks a lot more cool toned. I am going to swatch these. Let's work it out. Okay, these are certainly contour shades. Like the palette, it says it's a contour trio. I don't feel that there's really a bronzing shade in there for me. I'm not going to hold on to these because I'm not going to get any use out of them, and I think they would be better off for people who do contour. And I know, like I said, when it comes to brands that send me PR, I tend to keep everything, but with stuff like this, I won't, because there's only so far that they can go with these color stories. They could bring out like blush palettes with this, or highlight palettes with this sort of layout, but when it comes to bronzers or contour shades, like all they're going to do is bring out either lighter or deeper shades. So I'm not going to hold on to them because there's only like certain shades that each individual person can wear anyway. So I would never be able to test out the tan palette on myself because I would make it look terrible because it doesn't suit me. And because I don't contour anymore because I don't think it works for my face shape as I'm getting older. I think these are better off sent to someone who will find a home for them. Okay, let's get some stuff back into these drawers. Enjoy the clickety clack. I just organized a whole bunch of that and was not recording. Oh my God. Well, What I can tell you is I kind of hate what's happening here. No, I want all of the highlighters together. Okay, sorry about that. There it is. That's the drawer. It's pretty organized. Again, I've got bronzers here, which are falling over. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Bronzers, blush, highlight, palettes that are a mixture of items. I mean, there is, you know, like these are just blushes. This is just a highlight, but it's not going to fit in there where it is. So I'm pretty happy with that. I did get rid of the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I also got rid of some of these, but I never considered these as items that were in my collection because I hadn't actually tried them and I wasn't sure, you know, what was going on there. So let's just say I got rid of one thing. So in the new year, I'm definitely going to start looking at finding some storage organization for these drawers. I do have some that's going to work in other drawers, but because when I was ordering them, I checked the measurements and everything, but where I went wrong with that, and like you can't know this unless they specify it on the listing. The measurements for the containers was outside to outside, not inside to inside with their width, and that actually makes a huge difference because literally, you know, when you're talking about quite thick plastic, that can be, you know, a few millimeters difference, which can mean something does fit properly or doesn't fit properly. So I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, it wouldn't be super expensive for me to hunt down specific storage just for these products, and I did get a really good deal on the other storage that I purchased, so I can't complain. In fact, I'm not going to complain, but I will come back and work on this further in the future. I think what really hit home for me filming this video was, my God, I have some beautiful highlighters and they are very special to me and I should use them more. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.